Welcome to our exploration of the biomechanics of human bone growth and development. In this video, we'll uncover how exercise and even weightlessness can impact the mineralization of our bones. Understanding these processes is crucial, especially for children and adolescents whose bones are still developing. We'll also discuss common injuries that can affect bone growth and what makes the growing skeleton unique. Let's begin our journey into the fascinating world of bone biomechanics and see how our daily activities shape the very structure of our bodies. Do you know that about 10% of skeletal injuries in children and adolescents involve the epiphysis? The epiphysis is a critical region at the ends of long bones, and injuries here can have lasting effects on bone growth. These injuries are particularly important because the epiphyseal plate, also known as the growth plate, is where new bone is produced during development. Damage to this area can disrupt normal growth patterns, making early detection and proper treatment essential for healthy bone development. Epiphyseal injuries aren't limited to just one part of the bone. They can involve the cartilaginous epiphyseal plate, the articular cartilage, and the apophysis. The epiphyses of long bones are often called pressure epiphyses because they bear weight, while apophyses are known as traction epiphyses, serving as sites where tendons attach. Understanding these distinctions helps medical professionals diagnose and treat injuries more effectively, ensuring that young bones continue to grow properly after trauma. Let's take a closer look at what an epiphyseal injury might look like. In this image, you can see the location of the epiphyseal plate and how injuries can disrupt the normal structure of the bone. Such visualizations are crucial for both students and healthcare professionals to understand the impact of trauma on growing bones. By recognizing the signs early, we can take steps to prevent long-term complications and support healthy bone development. Osteochondrosis is a condition that involves the disruption of blood supply to an epiphysis. This can lead to pain, swelling, and even long-term issues with bone growth if not managed properly. Osteochondrosis is particularly concerning in growing children, as the affected area is responsible for new bone formation. Early intervention and proper management are key to minimizing the impact of this condition and ensuring healthy skeletal development. Osteochondrosis affects an apophysis. It's known as apophysitis. This condition is often associated with traumatic avulsions, where a tendon pulls away a fragment of bone. The apophysis is a key site for tendon attachment, and injuries here can be particularly painful and disruptive for young athletes. Recognizing the signs of apophysitis early can help prevent more serious complications and support a safe return to activity. Here we see a visual representation of apophysitis and how it impacts the bone at the site of tendon attachment. This image helps us understand the mechanics behind the injury and why it's so important to address it promptly. Visual aids like this are invaluable for both learning and clinical practice, making complex concepts more accessible and actionable. Exercise plays a vital role in bone mineralization, especially during growth. Physical activity stimulates bone formation and increases bone density, making bones stronger and more resilient. For children and adolescents, regular exercise is one of the best ways to support healthy bone development and reduce the risk of injuries like those we've discussed. On the other hand, lack of activity or weightlessness, such as in space, can weaken bones and slow down mineralization. Wrap up, we've learned that the biomechanics of bone growth are influenced by both internal factors, like blood supply, and external factors, such as exercise. Injuries to the epiphysis and apophysis can have significant consequences, but with early recognition and proper care, healthy bone development can be maintained. Remember, staying active and understanding the risks are essential for building strong bones for life. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the biomechanics of human bone growth.